Let's go get a snack from one of the stalls in the Grand Bazaar. That'll be sure to lift our spirits. It must be really tough being the only one who remembers all that. But Paimon's always here to help cheer you up.
Okay, wir haben auf jeden Fall ein sehr interessantes Märchen zu hören gekriegt. Ein Märchen, das der Wahrheit entsprach. Über Fuchs und Katz. Über Trauer und Verrat. Und einen Entschluss zu handeln. Nun denn, aber trotzdem wissen wir jetzt immer noch nicht so ganz genau, wie wir denn jetzt, weiter vorgehen sollen. Also irgendwie werden wir auf jeden Fall in Irminsul uns auf die Suche nach Scaramouche begeben. Das ist auf jeden Fall klar. Das muss so sein, weil irgendwie muss aus ihm noch der Wanderer werden. Und ich glaube, er sagt nicht, dass er sich die Geschichte so selbst dann, zurechtgeschrieben hat, dass er dann als Wanderer an der Welt bekannt ist. Oh ne. Warte mal, Fehler beim Verbinden des Gamepads? Das war ungewöhnlich. Ich habe ja immer noch 2 Balken. Tja, das war jetzt eben wirklich ein bisschen ungewöhnlich gewesen. Und dass man, diese Texte, hier beim Ladebildschirm wegdrücken konnte, das habe ich jetzt, auch erst zum allerersten Mal jetzt gesehen. Kaum zu glauben. Wirklich kaum zu glauben. Man hat, jetzt schon über 500 Parts von Genshin Impact aufgenommen, aber ich habe noch wirklich kein einziges Mal im Ladebildschirm den X-Knopf gedrückt. Glaubt man kaum.
We're here! What should we eat first?
So, ich habe die ganze Zeit über das Gefühl, dass etwas nicht stimmt, als hätte ich noch etwas Wichtiges vergessen.
Hey, are you gonna answer or what?
Aber was habe ich jetzt vergessen? Okay, entschuldige, ich denke über etwas nach.
Alright, whatever you want. Well, Paimon will be right here when you figured stuff out. Then we can get something to eat.
Es kann natürlich ja immer noch sein, dass wir in einer Simulation drin sind. Aber was ist das? Plötzlich verschwanden diese wichtigen Hinweise in meinem Kopf. Über Irminsul, über Selbstauslöschung. Höhere Herren Rukadevata, verbotenes Wissen, Nahida.
What is it? Have you figured it all out?
Warte, ich erinnere mich, dass sie, die höhere Herren Rukadevata, sagte, dass niemand seine eigene Existenz löschen könne. Deshalb hat die höhere Herren Rukadevata ihr eigenes Samsara erschaffen, die niedere Herren Kusanali, damit sie sich selbst aus Irminsul auslöschen kann. Das alles kann nicht sinnlos sein.
Why'd you jump up all of a sudden?
Ich habe recht gehabt. Wir sind in einer Simulation gefangen. Eine Simulation, in der Scaramouche versucht sich, als eine neue Persönlichkeit zu erschaffen, um so sein altes Ich auszulöschen. Oder irgendwie so eine Art. Aber nein, Paimon kann ich es nicht sagen. Paimon weiß ja auch nichts von der höheren Herren Rukadevata. Aber es ist sehr wichtig. Scaramouche kann sich unmöglich allein vollständig gelöscht haben. Aber wenn es nicht vollständig war, was bedeutet das?
Excuse me, boss. There seems to be a small problem with the last bill. Look, here.
Scaramouche jetzt schon als Wanderer, aber ohne die Anemo-Kraft. Scaramouche!
Hey! Hey, wait!
You mean me?
No, not you. That kid. Didn't you see? Little rascal grabbed my last 2 fresh sunsettias and ran off. Look, if you're gonna help out here, you can't keep spacing out, okay? What is it? The work's too boring for you? Or has the big city got too many distractions?
I wasn't paying close enough attention. Sorry, boss. I think you're right. Maybe it's the city. It's so exciting. It can be hard to focus.
Who's that guy? You know him or something?
Das ist Scaramouche.
He's who?
You're a strange one, kiddo. You say you don't want any money for helping out here, and then when I actually give you some work to do, you keep letting yourself get distracted. I don't want to take advantage, so I'm happy to pay you what I'd pay anyone else. But if you keep acting like this, pretty soon I won't be able to afford to.
No, please. I mean it. You don't need to pay me anything. I'm just so thankful you agreed to take on an outsider like me.
You're welcome, I guess. But I got bigger things to worry about. Look, we're all out of sunsettias, and I promised the lady down the street I'd deliver a fruit bowl this evening.
Leave it to me. I'll find some more. Just a moment. I'll be right back.
Stop. I'm gonna level with you, kiddo. I've never met a worker who said they didn't want a wage before. And at first, I got greedy. Couldn't believe my luck. But I figured you'd start asking for something in return eventually. You don't want money. You don't take days off. And in your free time, all I see you do is wander around, taking in the sights. Are you a drifter or something?
That's right, I am. We can talk more about that later. First, let me get those fruits you needed. Sunsettias, was it? I'll be right back.
Hey, what do we do now?
Wir folgen ihm.
Okay, stay out of sight. Don't let him see you.
Wo genau ist er jetzt? Also er ist jetzt draußen. Na gut, der Wanderer. Scaramouche hat es also wirklich geschafft, eine andere Persönlichkeit von sich zu erschaffen. Eine Persönlichkeit, die allerdings ein bisschen unbeholfen ist. Ich kann mir es jetzt noch ein bisschen schlecht vorstellen, dass diese neue Persönlichkeit, Wanderer, in der Lage sein soll, Scaramouche auszulöschen. Er bräuchte dafür sicherlich seine Erinnerung.
Yeah, this'll do.
Even though you say he's the balladeer, what are we planning on doing? Stealing his sunsettias? Isn't that a bit too cruel?
Hey, ich habe nicht gesagt, dass sie ihn bestehlen. Jetzt erstmal leise. Psst.
Oh, alright.
This should be enough. Guess I should wash them before I take them back.
Wenn ich es nicht mit eigenen Augen gesehen hätte, würde ich es nicht glauben.
You two over there. Is there something I can help you with?
He spotted us.
You've been following me all the way from the city. I'd have to be blind not to notice.
Ich bin dir gefolgt.
Have we met before? No, we haven't met. But you know me?
Ja.
I have no recollection.
Das ist sehr kompliziert, aber ich kenne dich jedenfalls.
Are you absolutely sure?
Sorry, but I just can't take your word for it.
Ich kann es beweisen. Du bist eine Puppe, nicht wahr?
A puppet? What makes you think that?
Huh?
You were right. The look on his face.
I guess you do know me after all. That is not something I share with a lot of people. Look, I'm just a wanderer. But seeing as you've gone through all this trouble to track me down, I'm sure whatever it is must be important.
Okay, ich möchte dich an einen bestimmten Ort bringen.
Okay, but please let me deliver these goods to my boss first.
Are you really working for that guy? He said you don't want any more for it. Is that true?
Yes, I ran into him out in the wilderness during a storm, and he let me take shelter in his cart. In return, I said I'd be his helper for a while.
That's oddly nice of you.
Let me take these back. Then I'll come with you, okay?
Gut.
Then let's return to the city.
Tja, geht zum Obststand zurück. Machen wir es mal. Ein weiterer Teleport von Ort zu Ort. Wer hat eigentlich wirklich gedacht, dass man diesen Text hier überspringen kann? Oder anders ausgedrückt, dass man erst hier den Text wechseln kann. Na gut. Mal sehen allerdings, wie die Geschichte jetzt noch hier weitergehen wird.
Here you go, boss. I'll leave them right here.
Oh, you really went and picked some more. Who are these two?
Something's come up, and they need to borrow me. Sorry, boss. I'm afraid I'll be away from the stall for a while.
I was just about to pay you anyway. Go wherever you want, kid. Don't waste your time here.
What?
I get it, okay? You just wanted to help me out, to thank me for giving you shelter from the rain that day. Even then, I don't understand why you're so adamant that you don't want any pay for it. But look, it was pouring down, and there you were, sauntering along without a care in the world, like you had nowhere to be and didn't even care that it was raining. Imagine you were me for a second. It's a little weird, right? Why is this guy traveling during a rainstorm if he's not trying to get somewhere? And why is he taking a shortcut through the open country if he's not even in a hurry? But anyway, taking you in didn't put me out even slightly. You don't owe me a thing for it. Certainly not all this. Your time is valuable. You know, you should go live your life.
But I don't... No, you're right. Then I suppose this is where we say goodbye. Thank you again for taking me into the city.
Don't mention it, kiddo. I've run into all kinds of characters over the years. I just hope you find your path.
Thank you. All right, done. Thanks for waiting for me. We can go now.
Also gut, dann zurück zu Nahida. Zurück ins Heiligtum. Tja, und vom Heiligtum aus werden wir, sag auch ebenso gut mit dem Wanderer dann anscheinend nach Irminsul oder in Irminsul auf Informationssuche oder besser gesagt auch Informationssuche zum Wanderer und Scaramouche gehen oder wie oder was oder wie warum? Tja, wollen wir doch mal sehen, wie das Ganze dann jetzt fortgeführt wird.
Nahida! Nahida! What's wrong? Huh? Are you?
Hello. I do apologize for the sudden intrusion.
We found this guy in the street, but he doesn't seem to remember anything. So, yeah, quite an eventful walk.
Ihr erzählt der niederen Herrin Kusanali von eurer Begegnung mit dem Wanderer.
You say that you are trekking across to Vat to train yourself. Many other Inazumans who describe themselves in this way call themselves Shugenja. Why do you refer to yourself as a wanderer?
Well, it seems more relevant in my case. To me, it sounds like a plant with no roots. But these two claim that they know me, and that I have a hidden past unknown even to myself.
I wouldn't call it the past, but rather... this is a difficult one to explain. I don't like to rely on using terms like this often, but in your case, it seems that it ought to be called, previous incarnation. Oh, like a past life or something? Yes, something far more distant than the past. So far away that you cannot perceive it.
Okay, I have to ask. What was I like in my previous incarnation? Oh, okay. I see. You want to tell me, but you can't bring yourselves to say it. Looks like I didn't have the most wonderful existence in my previous incarnation.
Naja, ich überlege nur, wie ich anfangen soll.
If it's that difficult to talk about, I have no doubt it will be just as difficult to hear. But I'll be able to handle it. Please, tell me the truth.
Is truth something you care a lot about?
Yes.
Then I'll be straight with you. In your previous incarnation, you did many things that would be considered evil. You nearly died because of what other people did, and many died because of you. As a non-human being, you hated gods and humans alike. You drifted from place to place, never able to settle, even where you found status and identity. You adamantly believed that you were missing a heart. Actions rooted in persistence sometimes bear bitter fruit. Sometimes, you have to let parts of yourself go, or you'll never be happy.
Nahida erzählt in knappen Worten die Geschichte des Wanderers.
I gave everything I had, but it barely changed history at all.
In terms of the outcome alone, that's true.
I don't think I can judge everything I've heard purely in terms of right and wrong. Each choice a person makes belongs to a specific place and time, a chain of cause and effect, a cycle of karma and consequence.
That is the nature of truth. If one thing is right, its opposite must be wrong. And yet, dichotomies like this are not enough to explain the world in all of its complexity.
It seems like my previous incarnation wasn't the most likable individual.
We're not trying to hurt your feelings or anything, but yeah, we weren't your biggest fans.
Wir waren immer Gegner.
If we were enemies, why are you trying to help me find the truth?
This is so frustrating! This guy's supposed to be our arch enemy, but now he's just some random stranger we met on the street! He's got so much to answer for, but we can't make him talk because he doesn't remember anything. What a weird situation.
Lesser Lord Kusanali, as the god of wisdom, I trust that everything you told me must be true.
Yes, it's all true. I can even show you the memories themselves, if you're willing.
Please, I want to see them for myself. I want to experience my own transgressions.
Even though it will cause your present self great mental anguish?
I'm just a puppet, with no heart and no name. There is nothing in this world for me to cling to fill the void within me. Except maybe these sins that can never be undone.
Very well. As you wish. Wait, shouldn't we go with him? This one's kind of on us for bringing him here.
Don't worry. Whatever danger I might face, it's my burden to bear.
Traveler, could I ask you to supervise him on my behalf?
Sicher!
Oh, good point. Given your, unique situation, we'd better keep an eye on you.
Understood.
Thank you. Now, prepare yourselves, everyone.
Naja, was müssen wir großartig vorbereiten? Treibende Erinnerung. Oh, das ist jetzt sagt ein Dungeon. Okay, dann müssen wir, sag jetzt, wie es aussieht, doch mal kurz unsere Lebenspunkte ein bisschen auffüllen. Ist eigentlich jetzt auch eine etwas bescheuerte Feststellung von uns. Oh, es ist ein Dungeon. Natürlich ist es ein Dungeon. Am Ende kommt es irgendwie immer da. Läuft es immer darauf hinaus. Und am Ende gibt es dann immer wieder irgendeine Art von Bossfight. Dann erstmal rein in die treibende Erinnerung. Erinnerung einer Puppe. Vielleicht ist er der Fatus Scaramouche. Vielleicht ist er Kabuki Mono, der einst in Tatarasuna aufgetaucht ist.
This looks like Inazuma. Right now, you're in a dream I created using information extracted from your memories. These memories will show you the raw truth, but be aware that enemies may react just like in the real world. Please be careful. Sounds like an immersive experience. It's a good thing we came along.
You don't need to do this for me. I don't deserve your protection.
We never give up halfway. Well, we had to once, but that was your doing.
Man könnte sagen, wir schließen unsere angefangene Betreuungsaufgabe ab.
All right. Thanks.
Wanderer, this is the Shake Pavilion. In your Balladeer incarnation, this is where the Electro Archon placed you after your creation. You had a great many memories here. Is that because this is kind of like his birthplace? You could say that, in a sense. You'll see why shortly.
I hear footsteps.
This place is huge. I can't believe the landslide didn't fill it in. I wonder who built it. The Crystal Marrow Miners? No, there's no way. Look at this exquisite construction work, and so well preserved, too. No mining crew would be capable of this. There's someone passed out on the ground.
Who are you?
You're awake. What happened? How'd you get stuck here? Are you injured? Not a scratch. And these fine clothes. Who are you?
This man is Katsuragi, deputy to Torichiyo's adopted son, Mikoshi Nagamasa. He found the Balladeer in Shake Pavilion and took him back to Tatarasuna. And the rest is history. Well, it used to be. In the original version of events, Katsuragi was ultimately killed by Nagamasa.
Let me get you out of here. Our people are nearby. Hang in there.
During the Tatarasuna incident, Niwa was murdered by the doctor disguised as a mechanic. The Balladeer, then known as the Kabuki Mono, disappeared not long after. As the second in command at Tatarasuna, responsibility for what had happened fell to Mikoshi Nagamasa. But Katsuragi had sworn lifelong loyalty to Nagamasa after the latter had once saved his life. At Katsuragi's insistence, Nagamasa killed him to put an end to the Tatarasuna incident. Katsuragi seems like he was a good guy.
He looks like a warrior, but he has a kind face. Why couldn't he live a long and happy life?
Wo müssen wir jetzt genau hin? Ach so, wir müssen hier hin. Okay, wir müssen also jetzt hier hin.
I found this young guy in a cave sealed off by a landslide. He doesn't remember his name.
Well, we need to call you something. I hear the workers are calling you the Kabuki Mono.
That's fine with me.
Katsuragi, report to Niwa. Tell him we have someone new joining us.
Okay, jetzt haben wir also wieder eine Leiter. Ist das denn jetzt hier der richtige Weg? Ne, das scheint der Sack jetzt hier nicht der richtige Weg zu sein. Wie kann das denn jetzt hier bitte schon angehen? Ach so. Ach so, wir dringen einfach jetzt von Erinnerung zu Erinnerung vor.
Huh? What are we doing back here?
Stimmt.
Whoa, this is where you were born? It's pretty, but there's nobody here.
I was abandoned, like you. I lived here for a while at first, but there's nothing for us here. We can't stay.
Okay. I heard my mom and dad used to make swords, but the factory manager died, and then my dad got sick. He kept coughing all the time, just like me. Then Mom started coughing too.
But you can't. You promised me.
Yup, we're family now. We're gonna be together forever and ever. This child didn't have a name. Or rather, the balladeer didn't know what to call him. His father died before he could name him. After his mother died, the child stayed in their straw hut alone. Some of the neighbors helped to raise him. After leaving Tatarasuna, the balladeer ran into this child who didn't have a name, just like him. They made a promise to live together. What happened to the child then? He died from his illness while he was still very young. The balladeer came home one day and found that he had stopped breathing.
Hey! What's wrong? Say something! You promised me we could be family! You're no different from Niwa and all the others. You betrayed me too. The voices have gone. It looks like the memory ends here.
Let's keep going.
Tja, weiter zur nächsten Erinnerung. Nach diesen Ereignissen würde ich ja, sagt man, meinen, dass als nächstes das Treffen mit den Fatui kämen müsste.